Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the 2017 Junior Concert, a collection of classics. Just a gentle reminder to please take a moment to ensure that your mobile phones are turned off. We hope you enjoy celebrating the Year 7 and 8 students of Lara College.
In this world, children, there are winners and there are losers. You are small, shrivel, foul-smelling and weak. You are losers, children, and you always will be.
Might as well be saying you think that it's okay.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Loyola College 7 and 8's collection of classics. And in case you didn't know, that was Revolting Children from the musical Matilda. Now, Matilda the musical is based on Roald Dahl's 1988 classic and was then adapted into a stage musical, which was written by Dennis Kelly and the music done by our very own Tim Minchin. It has won several awards and has the record for the most Olivier Awards won. And at the 2013 Tony Awards, the show won 5 awards, including the Best Musical. Now, tonight, I should introduce myself. In case you didn't know, my name is Tim Bland. I will be your host and MC. I will hop up here and there, but you'll never know where, who or what I might be. So, tonight is, as I was saying, the collection of classics, which will showcase the very best of our 7s and 8s in the performing arts area. There will be numbers from new musicals and old musicals. Now, not only will you see amazing performances on stage, but there are also amazing performances happening backstage with many of our junior students. There are some up in the lighting box and some helping us side stage with costumes and quick changes. Now, our next performance for tonight is from the musical In the Heights, and the song that they will be singing is called Breathe. Now, In the Heights tells a story about a girl named Nina who chooses to succeed in Broadway, but sadly doesn't quite get there. So, here we are with Callista Nugent on the vocals and featured dancer Georgia Glaspie with Breathe.
Andando el camino por toda su vida, respira. Si vienes mis huellas que Dios te bendiga, respira.
This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. You regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say no while I was away? I had so much to hide. Hey guys, it's me. The biggest disappointment, you know. The king couldn't hack it if she's back and she's walking real slow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now time to splash your little toes to this amazing adaptation of this awesome theatre classic. I'm obviously talking about Singing in the Rain. It was adapted for the stage from the greatest musical of all time. It tells the story of amazing movie actor Don Lockwood, who rises to glory with his first talking motion picture thanks to the help of his two friends, Kathy and Cosmo. Now, please make our birthday boy feel very welcome with this amazing classic. Here we are with Jessie Bottomley singing In the Rain. Alrighty then. Now, a few people in the audience. In your teenage years, you would have been rocking out to the Swedish band ABBA. Yeah, good band, aren't they? So, thanks to three lovely people, Judy Craner, Catherine Johnson and Philly Lloyd, they were the collaborative team who created the stage musical hit that was Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia features three women that are slightly bossy, a bit chaotic, extremely practical and very high maintenance. And I must say, it sounds like the creative team that we have here tonight. So, can you please put your hands together for Hayley Sutherland and Hannah Chesser as Agatha and Frida with Mamma Mia. performance tonight is from Miss Tolli's long list of musicals. And I must say, you must feel very lucky to have one from Miss Tolli's list because there is a lot. Now, the show that she's chosen is Jersey Boys, which is a fantastic musical. Have seen it, it is phenomenal. Jersey Boys tells the story of the Four Seasons. And in case you didn't know, Frankie Valli was a part of that band. Ooh, good singer. So, for you tonight, we have Adrian, Harry, Jesse and Elijah with Jersey Boys. And that song is Oh What a Night. So, please give a big round of applause for Jersey Boys! Boys, that was fantastic. Obviously they liked it, so good job. Now, our next song is from the musical Godspell, which opened as an off-Broadway show. So it wasn't on Broadway, it was off-Broadway. So it wasn't as known, but still a Broadway show. So that opened in 1971 and has played everywhere, in every state in the US, every state in the UK, and every state in Australia. And has had several revivals, which is when a musical gets reimagined, but the same story, same material, just done a different way. Now, Day by Day is a song which I think has the most hippies you will see on stage ever. But no, it is a very relaxing song, and I hope you enjoy it. So here we are with Madison Primo Sibio and our cast of hippies performing Day by Day. feel very relaxed now. In and out. So, our next performance is based on a book that's that thick and got a big list here of what's happened to it. Has been translated into 22 different languages, has played in 44 countries and over 350 cities, and has had 53,000 professional performances, giving it a total audience figure of more than 70 million people worldwide. It is London's longest running production and has won over 140 major theatre awards, including Olivier's, 8 Tonys, a Grammy and 5 Halpman Awards. I'm obviously talking about Les Miserables, or Les Mis, that translates into The Miserables. I know, strange title. Anyway, so here we are with Cast on a Cloud and On My Own, sung by Eleanor Glover and Rebecca Cizon. So, put your hands together for Les Miserables.
The tree
Oh, girls, that was just phenomenal. I'm crying tears now. Ooh. Now we're all good. Now, our next performance for you is from a 1970 musical, which is, when you think about it, the 70s version of High School Musical, where two star-crossed lovers meet and they fall back at school, blah, 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 fall in love. Now, that musical is Grease. Now, Sandy, Danny and Rydell and the Rydell High Gang will have turned 57 years old this year, which is a heck of a long time. And to fill in time, I'm going to give you some fun, awesome facts. The cast have not seen the inside of the school in a very long time, because they haven't been doing the movie. Frankie Valli sang the film's title song, Grease, which you will hear on your radios for the rest of your days. Henry Winkler was considered for the part of Danny, but he turned it down because he didn't want to be typecast after starring on Happy Days. John Travolta was initially starstruck by singer Olivia Newton-John. He went to her house to convince her to co-star in the movie and was very impressed that she had a pool. Elvis was originally offered the role for Teen Angel, but he sadly turned it down. He was then played by Frankie Avalon in the movie. Another Elvis connection to the film is in the song Look at Me, I'm Sandra Lee. And the reference was that Sal Mino was to be in that, but he then died in 1976, so Elvis was then put in as the reference. Lucas Arnaz was the studio's original choice for Rizzo, but her mother, Lucy Ball, refused to let her do the screen test. During the movie's shoot, the cast reportedly chewed 100,000 pieces of bubblegum. That's a lot. I think it's more than what we've had at this school, under the tables and hidden in lockers and so on, yeah. You're the One They Want was filmed at a travelling carnival that was only in the town for a day. Portions of the carnival had to be pre-created later for the close-up shots. The hickeys on Rizzo's neck in the dinner scene... What's funny? Just hickeys. Were authentic, given to Stockard Channing by Jeff Conaway, who played Kinnicky. Talk about method acting. Grease only cost about $6 million to make, but has only taken in $4 million internationally to date, making it the highest grossing musical of all time. Thank God we're done with them. So now it is time to put your hands together for Grease Lightning!
See you around, Riz.
Hey, Danny, I just left your girlfriend over at Frenchie's house. She's feeling a little green.
Girlfriend? What are you talking about?
Sandy Domrowski, you know? Sandra D. Stay cool, you guys.
Weird chick. Hey, Kinnicky, where'd you get this hunk of junk anyway?
What are you talking about? This is Grace Lightning.
What? You really expect to score in this derby team?
Come on, you guys. Wait till I got a fresh coat of paint. Soup up the engine a little. She'll work like a champ. Why this car could be one cool piece of machinery. Why this car could be automatic. Systematic. Hydromatic. Why it's Grace Lightning.
Grease lightning, go, grease lightning, go.
Wisha. That was awesome. Good job. And now it's time to calm down a little bit. So, our next performance is from Shrek the Musical. And so can we please welcome to the stage Adrian Parisi on the vocals and Hayley Keating with Hallelujah. That was just beautiful. So calm. Lovely. Right, now I must say, you all seem to enjoy that Grease number. So, we're going to give you a little treat. We're going to give you another Grease number. This will include the entire cast singing We Go Together, with Hannah Chesser and Nathan Sear as Danny and Sandy. So, put your hands together for the entire cast with... what song is it again? Oh dear. We Go Together!
Together like a
teach us to be with each other and always love each other. I would just like to repeat what Ms. Tolli said at the start. Please do not film. This is being filmed, and there are professional photos being taken, so please do not film. It might disturb others around you. So, now that I've got that out of the way, let's just give you another Swedish ABBA song, because, you know, you just want more, obviously. So, yeah. Our next ABBA song will be Dancing Queen. I know it's a good one. So, yes, please put your hands together for this special group of girls with Dancing Queen. lovely, wasn't it, girls? Good job. Now, our next performance is my favourite. Okay? This next performance is from a Walt Disney movie and was then turned into a musical. So, my favourite again. I had the pleasure of choreographing with my friend Celine this wonderful dance they're about to perform to you. And that is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You will see them say it backwards and spell it with their bodies. Okay? So, it's a good number. Please enjoy. And you have one for Mary. She's good. I'm really excited for this number. So, yeah. Here we are with Olivia Merios with supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You need to find a way to say
good. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, now it is time for our door raffle prize. So, I'm just going to get them.
No, that's yours. No, that was yours. No, green one. Yeah, that was green.
Well, somebody's stolen the tickets. Do we have tickets? Ticket, 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 ticket for days, ticket for days. Ticket to do. Miss Keating, do you have the tickets? If you don't, oh. Well, this is a awkward. No, I'm not singing songs. This is their performance, not mine. Oh, dear God, bless. Right, just going to put that down there. Now, can I have someone bring out the chocolates, please, that are on the table behind the big black curtain out the back? Right, I'm going to choose someone from the audience, a nice little child if there's one. Hi, you sir, can you come up and pick them out, please? Thank you all. You must respect this building. Right, now, pick the first ticket out. Say the colour, the letter and the number.
Blue F2.
Blue F2, you win 1 box of Lindt chocolates. Oh, they're now all on the ground. Oh dear. This is what happens when you don't put an actor in charge of the raffle. Okay, put that one back down. Just put it on the ground. Yeah. Pick out another one.
Purple F99.
Purple F99, you win the red Lindt chocolate. Put it on the ground. Be good. Okay, now the final prize is a big selection of Ferrero Rocher. Yum, yum. These are actually good for display stands if you want to put something on them after you've finished them. So, yeah, pick out the last ticket. And win is
Purple F94.
Purple F94, you win this amazing square box of Ferrero Rochers. Well done, good. Come and they'll be at the front to show up your ticket and collect them. So yes, thank you. Right, so let's put them back in there. Put them backstage style. Yeah, God bless them. They sit down now. Thank you so much. So much, thank you. We eventually got there, didn't we? Yes. Good. Now, that brings us to the end of our night. But, because you're all fabulous people, we're going to give you one more number. All right. So this musical is one of Broadway's longest running shows. It's about animals. It's with Disney, so you know what that means. It's Lion King! So, here we are with the entire cast to finish off your night is the Circle of Light. Circle of Light. So, give them a big round of applause for the entire cast! The Circle of Light.
Ah
step into the sun.
There is more to be seen than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done.
There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can never be found.
But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, rain is full of the endless round. The circle of life is the wheel of fortune. It's a leap of faith. It's the act of hope. Find the way.
else, we'd like to thank Miss Tolli, Miss Thompson and Miss Hedger for all the work they put in and all the lunch times that they came and rehearsed with us. So thank you Miss Tolli, Miss Thompson, Miss Hedger for all the work. And finally to Tim, who spent so many rehearsals at lunch helping us and polishing off the dances even though he didn't have to. So thank you so much, Tim.
Wow. I think they're an amazing group of young people, and I've got to say that Miss Hedger, Gemma, Lara and myself have felt incredibly privileged to have worked with... Oh, she's worried about the cake. Why is she pushing me? Who do you reckon's the bossy one? Anyway. So, it has been... We haven't worked with juniors. We haven't done a junior show for a very long time. So, there was a little bit of an adjustment, but it was a really nice one. So it has been such a joy to see the enthusiasm that just naturally comes with this age. There's a lot of kids that have never performed on stage before, or to this extent. So I think it really has been a learning curve for a lot of them. And thank you for your support. Some of the kids have had to juggle between out-of-school commitments, so that's been a bit tricky, and we've worked through that, but all in all, they are a beautiful group of young students who we really do feel privileged to have worked with over the last, I don't know, is it 8 weeks? 8 weeks, yeah. I'll pass you over to Miss Thompson, and then...
Thanks. So thank you all for coming. It's wonderful for you all to support not only your children but the Performing Arts Department here at Loyola, and we are very blessed with a great department, great group of people that we all work with, very talented group, and these beautiful facilities. In working in the junior musical this year, we have uncovered so much talent, and I think you saw a lot of that tonight. When Miss Tolli and I were auditioning, every child that walked in, we would sort of look at each other, oh, we'll take that one. And then the next one would walk, oh, well, we'll take that one too. And then it became this, wow, oh my lordy, there is so much talent out there. So certainly the future of the Performing Arts Department at Loyola is looking really good. So we're looking forward to next year's senior musical, which is High School Musical, if you didn't already know, and I'm sure, as I'm encouraging all these young ladies and men to certainly love for you to audition and be a part of it. All right, let's get to our thanks.
On that, just want to say thank you to a couple of people. Particularly want to thank our department, who have been incredibly supportive and are always asking if there's anything that they can do. Consult have been fantastic. It's wonderful to have members of Consult, Alison, people who are passionate about the performing arts and who understand what it takes to put a show on. There are a couple of people who have been extraordinary. Gemma, Lara and I swore that we would never ever put a performance on again without you stage managing, and we're going to stick to that. She's an amazing woman who is incredibly dedicated and passionate to her craft, and that being musical theatre, so we are very fortunate to have her amongst us. To everyone who has either, helped out with programs, helped out backstage, to all that staff, all those members, thank you so much. Every little bit has helped us along the way. We have two very special human beings that we really need to sing happy birthday to collectively, please. It's their 13th birthday. I convinced them, I said, what else do you want to be doing on your 13th birthday but performing on stage? And they said, oh, okay, all right, we'll do it. So to their family, thank you for letting them shine up here tonight. So Yeah, just hope your fire alarm doesn't go off.
As a new staff, I was a little nervous right now.
Yeah.
Let's do this very quickly.
Happy birthday. Even though Melissa was born first.
I do have gifts for those two gorgeous human beings, and I just forgot to bring them down here, so I will give them to you later. Thank you. Okay, thanks for taking the cake. So we need to thank a couple of the most amazing mothers in the world who have done our costume. I think you've got something in Deb, Bland, and Denise. They actually take annual leave so that they can design and create and do our costumes. They have been incredible. It would be really remiss of us not to really praise them at the highest level for everything that they've done. They're beautiful with your children and they are incredible at what they do, and they actually love it. They laugh, they sew, and they laugh and they giggle, and they really do have an amazing time. So thank you, ladies. Thank you. And let's not forget our front man, Tim Bland. And the Royal College is so fortunate to have him. He's as entertaining when he's on the stage in character right throughout the show as he is here as a stand-up MD. So thank you. He did choreograph Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and you did an amazing job. And this is the level of talent that we're talking about amongst our students. Tim's in Year 9. He is a choreographer, a dancer, a performer, a singer, and just an amazing human being. So Tim, thank you.
Thanks everyone. The kids will be a few moments as they pack up, and then you can collect your children and celebrate at home. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.